No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacer otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan, tú sabes que aquí es real. Me vengo a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Tristan White is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And now here is Diddy Johnson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Anaheim.
First pitch, 7:05.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 2-0.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Greg Hinkle comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Still 2-2. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Fouled away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Once again, a 3-2. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to the plate for Texas, Derek Hill. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Runner at first here, one man out. One ball and one strike to their DH here tonight.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Todd Alexander, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. It's 1-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Base hit into right center. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
That is it. The shortstop, number 13.
Into the box, Reyna, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Hinkle on second. Alexander at first. 2 out in the inning. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Trey Thompson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one, the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch. The pitching hitter's inside.
Still even at 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Up next, James Willis, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Now the 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Up next for the Rangers, Isaac White. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rangers 3. And the Halos coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Decker will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And stepping in, Joe Black. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
In now, number 16, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Decker isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today. And they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Black leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Lays off 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Runner at second here with one man out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Cooper. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Tread lightly in this situation. Got a great hitter at the plate, runner in scoring position. Don't be afraid, he got the base open.
Now the 2-0. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Number 78 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alexander is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning upcoming from the Big A. The Rangers on top here, 3-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Toby Thibodeau.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead. That's how you bury someone.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Standing in now, Diddy Johnson. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Johnson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Next to hit is Greg Hinkle. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Two and one after the foul ball there. This one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Back behind second. Number 7 waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Rangers.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute game can.
Derek Hill stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner's going. Strike taken. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I think that steal might have had a different result if the throw was just a little bit better. It was a close play, but if that throw was placed over the first base side of second, I think they might have had a pretty good shot to get him.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So now to the plate, Todd Alexander. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here comes the 1-2. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Rangers. Ready now for L.A., number 78. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Number 78.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Stepping in now, Randall Ford, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. From the stretch. Bouncer up the middle. And a dive at short, but he won't be near it, as this could wind up as extra bases. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Batting second, the catcher, Carlos. That's it.
Into the box now, Carlos Fuentes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Ford gets his lead at first, nobody out. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
At the plate, Stan Conley. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. 1-0 count. Here it is. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run it to out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker not close as this misses down and away for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So next to hit is Mason McGrath as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. So now here is Reyna. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Number 13.
Now the pitch.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
To the plate now, Trey Thompson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Two and one.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next, it'll be James Willis, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike one to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate now, Isaac White, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Flat is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Rangers leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Joe Black. And they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. That's wide, 2-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, 16. He walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping up is number 16. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Black on at first, nobody out. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And there's ball two now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two-one, here it is. Fouled off. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, number 7, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
The first baseman, Brian Cooper.
And now for the Angels, Brian Cooper flew out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now the 2-1. Number 78 would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Tabata over to his left. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Rangers lead it 4-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Toby Tabata. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count 1-2.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Diddy Johnson.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Diddy Johnson. First offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding in is Greg Hinkle. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Just keeping him close. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. The 1-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Noah Smallwood answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Smallwood.
Standing in now, Derek Hill. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Smallwood, 33 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Still only one out in the inning. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. Todd Alexander will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 2.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Todd Alexander. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First offering as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Hill, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Reyna waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate here is Reyna. From the stretch. From the belt, the pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Trey Thompson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, there are a lot of things you can't control when you're on the mound, but one of the things you can control is throwing the ball over the plate into the strike zone. He didn't do a very good job in this one. Several walks led to the demise of this outing.
Now here's the first offering. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So give them 5 runs in the inning, with the big blows being the 2 home runs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Texas is out in front, 9-1.
Tell me what you want, what you really.
Stepping in once again is number 78. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now here it comes. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. So now to the plate, Randall Ford, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Into the box now, Carlos Fuentes. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And 2, here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. White will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stan Conley.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Stan Conley. first pitch of the AB on its way. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Popped him up. Hinkle moving to his left, and that retires the side. Angels strand one. They trail big. It's 9-1. Chipper Stubbs will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 40, Chipper Stubbs.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Isaac White.
Isaac White.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
After the walk, a quick check on first. In now, Toby Tabata. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a throw over. Runners back. White aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Diddy Johnson.
Next to hit, Diddy Johnson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on first with one down. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rangers go down quickly there, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the Angels,
okay, thank you,
third
Heidi.
baseman, Mason.
First offering on its way.
McGrath.
Mason McGrath is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Here's the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't
Now
spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Joe Black. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 home. Left side, but well foul. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Here's another 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 16.
Next to stand in is number 16. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Now batting, number 7.
Standing in now, number 7, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Angels leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Greg Hinkle.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1. He's outside for a ball. Derek Hill will be next. Three and 2 now. Payoff pitch home. Weak grounder back to the mound. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The designated hitter, Derek Hill.
At the plate now for Texas is the DH, Derek Hill. First delivery to him.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Three and two to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball four.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So the next to bat will be Todd Alexander. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Hill leads off first with 1 away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now into the box is Reyna. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here now the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2, and that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
To the plate now, Trey Thompson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
Your attention,
enters
please.
to do the pitching in
Now
the bottom of the
pitching for
sixth.
Texas, number 45.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Brian
And
Cooper,
leading up
popped
for the
into foul
Angels,
ground his last
The
time up.
first baseman, Brian Cooper.
First offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Ball at this time.
Number 78 will be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Alexander is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 78.
And now in the box, number 78. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. White is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Randall Ford.
And now Randall Ford, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
fouled away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw in time and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Nick Mueller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Nick Mueller.
Ready now is James Willis. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
James Willis.
The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Ball 2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, Isaac White.
So now to the plate, Isaac White. Now the pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Toby Tabata is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now to bat, Toby Tabata, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
White, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
So now to the plate, Diddy Johnson. 0-1 the count. No hits to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken, but called strike three, as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Greg Hinkle, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. Cooper shading to his right. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now at the plate is Carlos Fuentes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Carlos Fuentes.
And now the first pitch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-2.
Back down 2-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. White arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Stan.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Stan Conley. First offering. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 8, Mason McGrath.
Now to the plate, Mason McGrath. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Into the box, Derek Hill.
The designated hitter, Derek Hill.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, Todd Alexander.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Todd Alexander. Here's the first pitch to him. One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Into the box, Reyna. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count, here it comes. Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Trey Thompson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Alexander leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Again, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Stepping in now, James Willis. And he takes ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers leave a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the
for
form of outfielder Joe
the
Black.
center fielder, Joe Black.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Just a nice clean single right there, and I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is, we do not give away at bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
To the plate now, number 16, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, number 7, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now
what's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's set, and the pitch. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Into the box now, number 78. Here's a pop-up now. Thompson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. One in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Rangers lead this one 9-2. Andrew Irwin enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51, Andrew Irwin.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Isaac White.
The left fielder, Isaac White.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Toby Tabata standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
In now, Diddy Johnson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1. Seared down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rangers 9 and the Angels 2. Now it'll be Randall Ford starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Carlos Fuentes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Stan Conley will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Next will be the designated hitter, Stan Conley. He bounced out last time up. First offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Now the 1-0. Soft liner to the right side, and they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Okay, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Texas have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Zach Decker takes home the win. Tristan White struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Trying to protect your chest, huh? You spend 70 on your bins, huh? That ain't true. That's for your friends, huh?
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 9 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
Unionizing their services. They say that you don't love me. I'm guessing I'ma be okay. You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'm late somehow. Your love never meant much to me. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant